get started here. No props needed or anything today. And we're actually going to start in child's pose. So you are welcome to make your way there. The big toes are touching. And then just let those knees come out really wide as comfortable. Arms reach out towards the front of the mat and just gently lower your chest and forehead down. Once you make your way into your child's pose, just start to become aware of your breath. Take this moment to just let go of any outside distractions. Just allow all your focus for the next hour to just be on you and what you do on your mat. So as we start here in child's pose, take a deep breath in through the nose and an even breath out your nose. Continue to take those even breaths. Breathing in through the back of the body, all the way down to the hips. This practice is going to be a slow flow. Now, slow does not necessarily mean easy. We're going to be holding some poses probably a little longer than you're used to. So this will be working on strength. It's going to take a lot of focus and concentration. So that means your breath is going to be even more important. Anytime something gets challenging, just breathe through it. From your child's pose, go ahead and walk both hands off the right side of your mat. Stack the left hand over the right. Continue to have that belly folding over the legs. Breathe into the left side of your body. And then walk those hands over to the left edge. Right hand stacks on top of the left. Breathe in to the right side of the body. Walk your hands back onto your mat. Hands come under the shoulders, push up to tabletop. Bring the knees under the hips. Take a moment, just move a little side to side. You can straighten out one leg behind you and then the other. And then do some big circles here. Sit back towards the heels. Circle around one direction a couple times. And then go the other direction. return back to center, making sure those shoulders are in line with the wrist, hips over the knees. Take an inhale, let your belly drop down, heart forward, shoulders back, look up. Hold here a moment. Feel that big stretch through the belly. Feel the tailbone lifting up to the sky. And then as you exhale, round through the upper back. Pull the chin to your chest, pull the belly up. Dropping the tailbone down, you're pushing away from your mat. Hold here. As you inhale, belly drops, heart forward, shoulders back, look up and hold. Exhale, round through the upper back, drop the tailbone, chin into the chest. Feel the shoulder blades spread across your back. And now flow back and forth between cat and cow. Follow your breath. Move through one more round. And then we'll meet back in a neutral spine. Curl your toes under. Walk those hands a little bit closer to the top of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up to the sky. And just pedal out those feet. Down dog, come to stillness. Have a little bend in the knees, pull your heart towards your thighs. Holding still. Steady breath in and out. Press into the fingertips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Allow the feet to come as wide as your mats, but keep the toes pointing forward. Bend into those knees, grab the elbows, and just sway back and forth. Relax through the neck, shake the head a little, yes and no. The hands down to your mat. Walk those feet so the big toes are touching. There's a little space between the heels. Feel those inner thighs squeezing into each other. Inhale, just rise up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Press into those feet and inhale, stand all the way up. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at your hearts. Inhale, reach to the sky. Clasp those hands overhead. Have your index fingers pointing up to the sky. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bend and stretch to the right. Hips go towards the left. You're pressing into that left foot. Reaching out through those index fingers, hold and breathe. Keep the belly pulling into the spine. Take an inhale, come up through center. Exhale, bend and stretch to the left. Hips go to the right slightly. Press into that right foot. Belly pulls in. Steady breath. Take an inhale, come up through center. Exhale, fold forward, shake out those arms. Inhale, rise up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to a plank. Shoulders are over the wrists. Press out through those heels, lengthen the tailbone down, pull the belly in. 3 full breaths here in your plank, nice and strong. Take one more round of breath. Then let your knees drop down and lower all the way to your belly. Top of the feet press into your mat. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your dog, inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips, opening to the right. But turn the head to look under the left armpit. Try and send that right knee up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, just return back, downward dog. Inhale, raise your left leg to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips. You're opening to the left, but turn the head to look under the right armpit. Equal pressure in both palms. Try and send that left knee up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Big toes come together, little space between the heels. Bend into those knees, belly towards the thigh. Inhale, lift the chest, reach those arms up, chair pose. Try and keep those arms straight out in front of you. Maybe try and bring the biceps by the ears. If that's a little challenging, just extend those arms straight out in front. Breathe. Weight in the heels, lengthen the tailbone down. Inner thighs squeeze together. Good, inhale, straighten those legs, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, step back to your plank. 5 full breaths here. You can do it here nice and strong. Engage the core, engage the top of the thighs. Strong arms push away from your mat. Lengthen from the crown of your head through the heels. 2 more breaths. As you exhale, gently lower all the way down to your belly. Top of the feet press down. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. In your down dog, come to stillness. You can have a little bend in the knees. Feel the spine lengthening up to the sky. Take an inhale, raise your right leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hips, open to the right. Deep breath in. On your exhale, gently step between the hands. Back knee lowers. Inhale, lift the chest, reach up tall, low lunge. Chest forward, pull the right hip back. Feel that right foot pressing into your mat. Pull the belly in. Take an inhale, exhale, hands down to your mat. Straighten that front leg, lift the toes, half split, fold forward. Inhale, come back to your low lunge, curl those back toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips, open to the left. Take an inhale, exhale, step between the hands, back knee lowers. Inhale, reach up to the sky, low lunge. Allow those hips to sink forward, but keep that core engaged. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Arms are reaching up, but relax through the shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to mat. Straighten that front leg, flex the foot. Half split, fold forward. Inhale, back to your low lunge. Curl those toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. In your down dog, take a full breath in. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big toes come together, space between the heels, bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose, reach those arms to the sky. Breathe here. Keep the knees behind the toes, lengthen the tailbone down, pull the belly in. Just focus on your breath. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. You're doing good. One more breath here in your chair. Good. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, clasp those hands at the low back. Heart forward, shoulder blades come together. Lift your chin, take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward, send those arms up to the sky. Allow gravity to do the work here. Just let that upper body hang heavy. Release the hands down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, step back to your plank. This time allow the knees to drop down. But drop those hips as well. So it's a straight line going down to your mat from the shoulders to the knees. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Hug those elbows in and exhale, just lower halfway. 90-degree bend in the elbows. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Release down to your mat. Top of the feet press down. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale, tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, big toes together. Inhale, chair pose. This time, airplane those arms back. Keep those fingertips reaching back. Heart forward, shoulder blades together. Lengthen the tailbone, pull the belly in. Squeeze those inner thighs together, maybe sink a little bit lower. Breathe. It's okay if there's a little shaking in the legs. There's a little burning, it just means they're getting stronger. Take an inhale. Hold on your exhale. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, clasp those hands at the low back. Open up through the heart. Pull the arms down, lift your chin. On your exhale, fold forward. Send those arms up to the sky. Allow your belly to melt down towards your thighs. Try and send your butt up to the sky. Release those hands down to your mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, step back to your plank. This time, your choice, you can always let those knees drop first. You're gonna come up on those toes. Hug the elbows and lower halfway and hold. This can be tricky. 3, 2, 1. Release down to your belly. Point those toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale, tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, raise your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. Keep your back knee lifted. Rise up, crescent. Reach those fingertips to the sky. Deep bend in your front knee, but keep the knees behind the toes. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward, but press that left heel back. Pull the belly in. From here, with those hands, option to keep the hands right at your heart. Or maybe take the hands behind the back and grab onto the elbows. Or reverse prayer, palms together, fingertips up to the sky. Gently bring your heart forward, lift the chin slightly. Breathe. Take one more round of breath. Release those hands. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat. Lower your back knee, low lunge. Straighten that front leg, lift the toes, half split. Take a few breaths right here. Inhale, come back to your low lunge. Step back, plank. Option to drop those knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop to your belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, up, crescent pose. Feel the feet rooting down. Lengthen the tailbone down, but extend and reach up through the fingertips and crown of your head. Just bending into that front leg much as you can, but keep the knees behind the toes. Pull the belly in. Again, find your arm variation. Hands at the heart. Maybe wrap around the low back, grab the elbows. Or reverse prayer. Anytime we come into stillness in the pose, just use your breath. Breathe into the challenge. Just find a focus point in front of you. One more round of breath. Release those arms. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat. Back knee lowers. Straighten that front leg, lift the toes. Fold forward, half split. Inhale, back to your low lunge, step back, plank. Option to drop those knees. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step through, pivot your back foot. Inhale, up, warrior 2. Arms are parallel with the floor. You're extending fingertip to fingertip. Allow your heart to come forward slightly. Relax the shoulders. Generous bend in that front knee. Breathe. Keep the head over your heart, heart over the hips. Feel the feet rooting down, but you're extending up through the crown of your head. Notice your strength. Continue to breathe. Look over those front fingertips. Those legs where they are. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Straighten that front leg and exhale into triangle. Oh, should feel so good for that right leg. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, rise back up, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel those hands, step back to plank. Exhale, lower halfway, hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step between the hands, pivot that back foot. Rise up, warrior two. Watch that front knee, keep it pointing towards your second toe. So you're engaging the outer left thigh and glute. Nice bend in that left leg. From here, just a little distraction from those legs. I want you to rotate, palms up, and then palms down. Up and down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Remember your breath. Can you sink a little lower in your warrior two? Almost there. Good, inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Straighten that left leg and exhale, triangle. Take a few breaths, feel that stretch. Take an inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel those hands back to your plank. Lower halfway, hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale, out the mouth. Inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step through, pivot that back foot. Inhale up, warrior two. Go ahead and bring those hands to your hips, straighten your front leg. Pivot the feet so the toes are out, heels are in. Allow those hands to come together at your heart and sink down into horse pose. I want you to come into complete stillness. Either close your eyes or just focus on something in front of you. Try not to move, don't even fidget. Complete stillness except for your breath. Feel those strong legs. Lengthen the tailbone down, lift up through the chest. Take one more inhale. Sink a little lower on the exhale. Inhale, straighten those legs, reach to the sky, point those toes forward. Exhale, forward fold. Just hang here, whatever feels good. From your forward fold, walk those hands towards the right foot. Step back, plank. Exhale, lower halfway, hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, out the mouth. Inhale, raise your left leg up tall. Exhale, step through, pivot that back foot. Inhale, up, warrior two. Hands to the hips, straighten that front leg, pivot the feet, toes out, heels in. Hands to heart, take an inhale. Exhale, sink down. This is it, last pose we're holding. Last bit of work, stay strong and breathe. Feel the outer thighs engaging, push the knees back. Feel the heels pressing into your mat. Lengthen the tailbone down. Pull the belly in. Full body, nice and strong. Steady breath. Can you sink just a little bit lower? Give me 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach to the sky, point those toes forward. Exhale, forward fold. And just let that upper body hang heavy. Walk those hands to your left foot. Step back plank. Last time. Exhale, lower halfway. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Full body stretch. On that 5th exhale, you can gently lower down to child's pose. Take an inhale, rise up to tabletop, swing those legs around and come into a seat. Have both legs straight out in front of you. Reach those arms up to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. Just reach far as you can. Deep breath in. Long exhales out. Take an inhale, slowly sit up nice and tall. For this next exercise or stretch, I'm going to be giving you a couple options. So just decide what you need or what feels right in your body. Start by keeping your right leg straight out in front of you. Easier version here is to bring that left leg in towards your body, foot against your inner right thigh. Taking your hands right behind you, bring your heart forward and just lift the chin slightly, and you'll hold right here. Option number 2, take that left leg, bend the knee, heel by your butt. You can allow or take that calf muscle, move it over to the left. So we're in a half hero's pose. You can take those hands behind you and again, heart forward, lift the chin slightly, stay here. Or your final option is to lower the upper body all the way down to either the forearms or all the way down onto your back. Wherever you land, just come back to your breath. way back in your half heroes. Slowly start to make your way back up. You can bring the feet in front of you, bend the knees, and just windshield wiper those knees back and forth. Now go ahead and let the left leg straighten out in front. Option 1, bend the right leg. Foot presses into your inner left thigh. Hands behind, open up the chest. Option 2, send your heel back towards your butt. Take that calf muscle, kind of push it off to the right. Try and have that right knee pointing forward, hands behind you, heart forward. You can stay here. Or that third option, maybe lower down to the forearms or all the way onto your back. Remember, listen to your body. Do what feels right. All the way back. Start to make your way back up. Bend the legs, feet in front. Just windshield wiper back and forth. And then from here, we're going to come into a seat. Cross-legged seat here, but don't stack the one leg over the other. Have your right foot in front of the left. Sitting up nice and tall, take an inhale. On your exhale, just start to fold forward far as you can. Pushing the hips back, but melting the heart down. Towards the legs, sit up nice and tall. Take the left hand to your right knee, twist to the right, looking towards the right shoulder. Return back to center. Switch the legs here, bring your left leg in front of your right. Take an inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, fold forward, far as comfortable. Walk those hands out in front. Send your breath all the way down into your hips. Rock a little side to side if that feels good. right hand to your left knee, twist to your left, looking towards the left shoulder. Come back to center. Go ahead, make your way onto your back. Maybe rock forward and back a little or side to side. And then once on your back, those knees hugging in towards your chest. You can grab onto your shins, let the knees come out wide, stay here. Or maybe reach through the knees for the outside of the feet, happy baby. Knees toward the armpits, soles of the feet point up to the sky. You can rock a little side to side. You can straighten out one leg and then the other. Take this moment for any other last little movements you feel your body needs. And then once you feel ready, start to release everything down to your mats. Let the legs straighten out. Take up space on your mats. Just let your arms rest out to the side. Relaxing every muscle from the toes up to the hands, through the shoulders and your jaw. Just allow your breath to become natural and quiet your mind. Give yourself this moment of complete relaxation as we come to our final pose, Shavasana. invite movement back to your body. Wiggle out the fingers and toes. You can roll your head from side to side. And then begin to reach both arms overhead. Deep breath in here, full body stretch, fingertips to toes. As you exhale, slowly roll onto one side. Taking your time here with your eyes closed. Gently push yourself up and make your way to a comfortable seat. Your hands can come together at your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long exhale out your mouth. Allow your chin to drop down towards your chest. Take this time to just be grateful for your yoga practice. Grateful you have the time to step on your mat and take care of you. And grateful for your health. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.